ebooks, digital downloads, or billing clients for services, SamCart is where you get paid for whatever it is that you do. At SamCart, you can sell anything and everything using our library of pre-made templates that have been used to generate billions of dollars in sales. Bring your sales page to life with the drag and drop builder. Offer your customers more ways to pay you by selling payment plans, subscriptions, bundles, and even pay what you want offers. You can sell your products as one lump sum or break up those payments into smaller chunks with payment plans. You can grow your recurring income with built-in subscriptions. And these are just a few ways that SamCart makes it easy for you to get paid for what you do. And now built into every single SamCart account is the brand new SamCart courses, the perfect solution for securely delivering your video courses, ebooks, and memberships all in one place. And it is built right into every single SamCart account. With the new SamCart courses, you can create a robust lesson plan for your students and even drip out the content on your own schedule. You can boost your sales by selling different tiers and bundles of your course. And did you know that right now, over 30% of your students never even make it to the first video? Which is why we developed SamCart's auto-enroll technology, which seamlessly takes your students from buying to learning in one simple step. No lost passwords, no support tickets, just more happy customers getting exactly what they bought every time. But what if you're a brand new course creator? Or you've always wanted to add an online course to whatever it is that you already sell? Then do not miss the SamCart Course Creation Challenge. Over 20 videos and lessons that will help you launch your first online course in just 14 days. You'll learn everything from cameras and lighting to launching and selling your first online course. And whenever you're ready, you can showcase and sell your course on one simple page, built with SamCart's drag and drop editor. Easily create high converting sales pages by adding video trailers, countdown timers, and more. Our mission at SamCart is to put the selling power of the world's largest brands into your hands, multiplying your sales with powerful features like one-click upsells, order bumps, and more. In fact, SamCart's database proves that adding a single one-click upsell increases your average order value by 68%. And next are the order bumps. Just one order bump boosts sales by an average of 31%. Create your first bump, and 1 out of 3 customers is going to hit that add to order button and make you more money. Selling subscriptions? Well, what are you doing about failed payments? Your customers' credit cards are constantly being lost, stolen, or expiring. So what happens when those payments fail? Well, instead of chasing down your clients, we created the SamCart Subscription Saver. SamCart automatically updates your customers' credit cards without you lifting a finger. So your subscription payments come in on time, which lets you focus back on growing your business. And for any advanced sellers doing 6 figures and up already, SamCart has all the tools you need to keep scaling. You can A/B test your product pages in real time and let the results guide you to your next move. You can see which version of your page converts the highest and make more money in the process. Turn your business into a well-oiled machine by integrating SamCart with all of your favorite tools for sending emails, managing contacts, and even doing your taxes. SamCart's integrations let you effortlessly track your return on ad spend, create new customer profiles, automatically ship out your products, and keep your team in the loop with updates and notifications. So let's launch your next course, ebook, mastermind group, CPG brand, or digital agency today. SamCart is home to over 20,000 creators who have sold more than $2 billion of their own products and services on SamCart. You can join them today and see why the right tool makes all the difference. Get started for free today at samcart.com.
After much delay, we made it. We're here. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the SamCart live Q&A. It's not Tuesday, it's not Wednesday, but it's Thursday, and we got some guests in the building, and we've got Paige in the building, or is that Scott?
We've got Paige. I think it would the artist formerly known as Paige. I don't know how to say this. I'm gonna bring my camera up. I am here. I'm currently in a hotel. in a hotel. I was in Iowa this week, so no one really goes to Iowa. I went to Iowa. It was a great time. But technically, currently coming home from a vacation, so I'll be back in Austin tomorrow. But today, hotel room. Scott might need to shut off his video, but when I'm not here, I'm Paige. Look at me.
And then we've also got our CreatorU master, David Franklin, in the building. What's up?
Master might be a little strong. I make sure great content comes out on CreatorU to help everyone learn how to be a wonderful seller on the interwebs. So
I dig it. David Franklin might be the person who everyone here has interacted with the most, but doesn't know it. Is somebody who is behind the scenes, powering CreatorU, powering all the awesome stuff that goes in there, powering in all the awesome lives that show up.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
There we go. And yeah, just make sure that CreatorU is as good and awesome of a thing as can possibly be. So yeah, that's David. He's right there. Here he is. Say hi, everybody.
That's right. Yep. And everyone go to CreatorU.com. If you have not signed up for your CreatorU account, you can get it for less than $1 a day. But enough about that. Let's do a live Q&A today. Folks, you've submitted your questions to SamCart. We've got some questions here. We've got kind of an open discussion. Anything can happen on this live call. Would
we even call this, go so far as to call this an Ask Me Anything? Would we call this an AMA?
I guess technically Q&As are Ask Me Anythings.
I guess we could.
Yeah. So yeah, ask us anything. Live Q&A. Need help with your business? Need help with your SamCart page? Need help growing your audience? Facebook ads? Creating content? Building an audience? And drop it in the chat. So if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching here on YouTube, drop it in the chat and give a like. And let's get started. Any opening statements?
What do we got?
Want to say about the live Q&A
opening
stuff?
Statements. This is where I shine. This is really my thing. Hear ye. In general, I think we answer a lot of questions. Our Tuesday takeovers that we do every week, where we bring in a sort of a celebrity creator and take over their business, talk about how they're making their money, how much they're making, and where they could be making more, where they're losing out, are really, really hugely valuable. But honestly, we wanted to just kind of like take a step back and just see what questions you guys have. We have a ton that we get asked all the time that I know are going to be big hits, and I know we're going to, the greatest hits, if you will. But certainly those of you guys who are with us live, and we have a ton of people with us live here right now over on YouTube. You guys drop questions in the chat. We would love to hear from you. What things are you wrestling with, right? Hey, I'm trying to think of a great order bump idea that I could use to drive my average order value up. Hey, I'm stuck at a side hobby type thing. I'm trying to make this into, my main hustle. Like, whatever you guys have, we are here to help you guys up level your e-commerce. We're here to up level. We could demo SamCart features if you guys want to see it. Whatever you guys want to do, we're here to coach and mentor you, and think of this next, 30, 45 minutes here as like a chance to get coached up and mentored by 3 people who are really doing it inside of a rather large software company that helps a lot of creators make their dreams come true. So, that's what we're here to do. Drop those questions below. We'd love to hear and love to help.
Absolutely. And folks, if this is we always do this for takeover, but if this is your first time watching us SamCart live on YouTube, type first in the chat, FIRST, type first. And throughout this, keep dropping your questions, type first if this is your first time. We got somebody from Ireland already watching, and I think we've got about 30, 40 people watching so far.
We got 45. I got a bunch of people over on YouTube, a bunch of people in the Facebook group as well. Yeah, definitely drop those questions down below. We'll be kind of watching the chat. Usually those guys who are on YouTube, they're kind of like here. They're with us in studio. We'll have to kind of go over and visit you on YouTube. Drop them down below. Wherever you're watching, drop your question down below. Love to answer as much as we possibly can.
All right, yeah, getting some first, get some, all right, yeah. Oh, Scott, are you willing to take like SamCart software questions, like the state of SamCart?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's go. Yeah, we'll answer whatever you all the same. We could ask personal questions. You know what I mean? We could talk about, hey, Scott, what snack are you eating right now? Which is unsolicited Albanese gummies, the official gummy of SamCart. Big fan. Okay, go try them out. You haven't tried them? Big debate this week in the SamCart office about who has the best gummies. And that was my bet.
All right, let's see. Some people are asking about if we'll review their product. Maybe. We might do that. We don't want to take up too much time on just one. But
drop some. If you got a SamCart page you want us to check out, drop some links in the chat. If we got time, we will dive in. We will do it.
All right, so let's start with this first question here. I'm scrambling, grabbing all the questions at once, but we had some people already submit questions ahead of time, and we'll start with this first one.
Whoa. There is a Russian spy in YouTube that wants their money back. So
block.
Listen, it wouldn't be the first time. Okay, we've all been there. All right.
All right, yeah, folks. So keep dropping your questions in the chat. The first question is: does anyone make real money selling courses? This is a fun question.
That's a great question. That's a great question. I think, honestly, David, I want to hear your take on this. David is, again, our CreatorU guy, right? So, when we're talking about what SamCart creators or even just sort of like guest creators are we going to bring in to teach this month about CreatorU, because we have do these kind of like live sessions and stuff. David is somebody who talks with a lot of our best sellers, a lot of those kind of folks. So, David, I'll get your take on this. Does anybody make real money selling courses?
The quick answer is yes. The long answer, I don't know if our legal team, I don't know if there's a problem with me saying this, but our selection criteria for having people on CreatorU is like that, hey, they have to be making it in the market using SamCart, and then they can come on to CreatorU and talk about what's working for them. I have a list of over 2,000 people who are doing 7 figures and up on CreatorU. So, it's a lot of people. So the long answer and short answer are both yes.
Yeah, and I think one of the cool part too is like, the question is, do people make money selling courses, right? But really, courses is only one piece of sort of this big pie in which you can make money online with whatever you know or whatever you already have, whatever you do. A course is just one example of something you could go sell. Like, let's think of, ideas and things that people sell on SamCart that are not necessarily just courses. They take video courses, they take, ebooks, they bill clients for services. You sell templates and done for you resources. Some people sell their art. There are people that sell physical goods and sell, magazine subscriptions. They sell software, they sell plugins. You can sell anything you can sell online that, even some stuff that does need to be shipped. But I always kind of say SamCart really shines when you're talking about digital products, things that don't need to be shipped from point A to point B. It's something I can deliver online or give you an access key or, something kind of like that. But yeah, SamCart customers as a whole have now crossed, I believe it has now crossed $2.5 billion in sales, which is incredible considering that we still occupy this very small corner of the internet, relative to big, huge places like Amazon or Facebook. Generally speaking, we're still scrappy and young and hungry, and that's, our audience reflects that as well. But $2.5 billion. SamCart customers make on average 3 to 5 times more than creators who sell on other platforms. I think I saw this the other day, was that SamCart sellers, that 2.5 billion, I think is 4 or 5 times higher than every dollar ever processed on Patreon. So when you talk about big Patreons out there, SamCart is many times bigger than what anyone has ever done on Patreon, combined. And so, yeah, the answer to the question is a resounding yes. And whatever it is that you do, whatever whatever people kind of ask you about, there's a big opportunity for you to come on and make a real freaking income, selling something like that on SamCart.
Yep, I was jumping into a Reddit conversation, which I was like a little scared to do, but I dropped it in the comments. They were asking like, how do I sell an online course? Should I sell an online course? Is this a good idea? And I just wrote SamCart, period. You will make more money out of every other creator course tool out there. You will make more money per student by using SamCart. And I just left it at that and walked away. They kind of they want a little bit more details, but whatever feature that you think is cool or whatever, like, oh, I wish they had this and that, like, at the core, I think if you're selling a course and you're trying to get new students, you're trying to make more money, and SamCart will deliver and give you more money per student over any other course platform out there.
And the best part really is like SamCart's the only platform built by creators. Myself and Brian, we were digital product creators. This is what we did for years before we ever launched SamCart. And really we still do the same thing. CreatorU is, essentially us selling courses in a way. We just get to sell it at a much better price, at a much, we get to basically give that kind of stuff away now. But yeah, we understand what it takes to monetize an audience. We understand what it takes to, and what sort of features really put money in your pocket, not just sort of like, push the ball down the field. It's like the kind of things that help turn side hustles and ideas and, concepts into a real sustainable, thriving business. We built SamCart to solve that problem.
Yep. And one thing I wanted to add about, I think we were talking earlier about being a course creator, selling online courses, and and selling other products besides just a course, that a lot of businesses don't. It's almost like an identity issue. They don't consider themselves a course creator, or they don't want to get boxed into this like I'm an educator or we're an education brand. They may just be a regular business. They may be a small business. They may be an influencer. So to say like you just make online courses may have a fear of like, okay, I'm putting myself in this box that I just do education products. I just like teach. That's all I do. But think of an online course as a way to like package up all the expertise that you have at this moment, sort of like a time capsule of all your expertise. You put it into a bundle and you sell that, and you kind of had that, and you can put that to the side, or you can put that as your entry point to the rest of your business. Like people can find you if you are solving a certain problem with your course. That people say, hey, they become your student, and then after they become your student, they go through your course, then they get introduced to the entire world that you have behind the scenes, all the products, services that you have to offer.
Yeah, one of my favorite examples, for anybody out there who's selling a service, what I mean? You're selling something. It's like, I don't sell courses. I don't really sell ebooks. But, you want to sell people into a service offering, or I don't know, maybe you build websites, or maybe you mow lawns. I mean, whatever it might be. One of the coolest things that we see all the time, we have a case study about this on our site that maybe somebody we could go find and drop a link. But we talk about Nick Wolney as a guy who his whole business is selling like $5,000 a month writing packages for people. He's going to write content and get you published on Wall Street Journal and, business magazine, whatever, just like, big publications. And so what he did, right, he never sold digital products, never sold that kind of stuff, but he went and took something about what he knew about writing, turned it into a very cheap, something like $100-ish, like relatively cheap, digital product, and sold that. And everybody who bought that digital product, like if you follow him on Substack, you follow him on Medium, and so he talks about like Medium was a big thing for him. Everybody who followed him, he said, hey, go buy this $100 digital thing. And then what did he do? Every single person that takes that very nice, relatively small step is a perfect person to talk about his clients with and like talk about his high ticket services. So it's like you said, Jordan, digital products become such a powerful tool to make like an entry point into something more expensive down the road. But everybody who takes that first step is like such a perfect person to then go fill up, all those spots you have to take on more clients and bill more, it's like all that kind of stuff it's a really, really nice, smooth process. We see a lot of sellers doing exactly that.
Awesome. All right. So
I got a question actually from over on Facebook. Can I take one?
Yeah, go for it. We're getting a ton of questions. Keep them coming, everyone.
Yeah, this is super great. Yeah, guys, keep your questions going. This one is from Janet, who is joining us from Ireland. So I wanted to say good day over there, but that's Australia. That is not it. I should really
just
Janet,
hello.
I apologize.
Just say
Janet,
how's it going.
Janet, you're gonna have to tell me like what is like a good Irish greeting other than to say like I do the go bra thing on like St. Patrick's Day. But anyway, you have to let us know. Just added SamCart to our site. They sell online baby sleep courses. Shout out to what I don't know how to say that. Baybog.com. I don't know. And the order bumps are starting to work really, really well. So anybody who's not familiar, SamCart, one of our sort of signature features is I'm going to sell you product A, but then on the same page, really easily, kind of like going to Amazon and saying, I want to add, B, C, and D. You can let people discover and showcase other stuff and let them buy more, and your revenue jumps like crazy. So love hearing that Janet's using that. So just wondering what you guys consider to be a solid conversion rate for checkout pages. Janet, awesome question, right? The answer is it depends. You know what I mean? If I'm selling something that's $1,000, my checkout conversion rate would probably be awesome at like 1%, 2%. Like that would be sick and crazy. There are other people that they sell things that are like $4, you know what I mean? And the conversion rates are you'd probably expect something to be like 8 to 10%. But generally speaking, what we shoot for, and I think what most people should shoot for, is a 2% conversion rate, right? Is pretty like, you know what I mean? It goes up and down. If you're selling something that's on the cheaper end, think 3-4%. If you're selling something that's more expensive, think 1% to 2%, right? That's kind of a good baseline. And anybody can go check their conversion rate numbers inside of SamCart. If you go to your sales by product report, that will tell you, hey, how many visitors have I had versus how many sales do I have? And it'll kind of give you a conversion rate. But yeah, generally speaking, that's it. Oh, Janet said her average sale is 59 pounds. So we'll just call that, 59 pounds is basically, I don't know, what is that, 60, 75 bucks. So yeah, for something in that price range, say $50 to $100, right? Something in that range, I would expect a solid conversion rate is going to be like 2% to 5% would be like really, really good. 2% is like passing grade. Under 2%, you're probably thinking, I should adjust. You know what I mean? I should figure this out. But yeah, that's great. Great question. I think it's a great question. Solid thing to answer for sure.
Yeah, and then with conversion rates on the order bump, it's something like it's almost like 1 in 3. It's like 35%. So
Basically, 1 in 3 is our average. Yeah. So an order bump again, and we'll bring up a page and show you guys an order bump. But we're basically saying if someone's going to buy product A, right, that's the conversion rate we're talking about. That might be like 2% to 5%, right?
mhm.
And it kind of depends too. You know what I mean? If the people you're sending to your checkout page already know about and are basically already saying, "Hey, yes, I'm bought in, I'm going to buy," then you probably expect conversion rates to be higher. But if your checkout page is sort of like doing the job of selling and showcasing, you know, what I mean, like that's the first page someone sees, then that 2 to 5% number is about right. Anyway, but the order bump conversion is okay down at the bottom. If I show somebody product B or C or D and I let them add it with just like one little checkbox, right, and I can
Yep.
sort of say, I want this and this, then yeah, you would expect about 1 in 3 people will take your order bump, right? Or multiple, essentially. Every single one of them converts at 33%, which it kind of the way it does the math is where you really, 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 you know, you start turning $59 orders into $150 orders, right? And just rake in that extra profit. It is a humongous, humongous needle mover. So anyway, definitely recommend that. But that is a great question from Janet.
Yeah, and conversion rate, like trying to optimize for that is, I think that's the game because there's like there's two major variables with like trying to get your conversion rate up because there's the quality of the traffic that comes in, like who are
Yep.
your website visitors, like are they when they come into the front door, are they ready to buy? Do they have no idea who you are? Do they have any idea of like what the problem is? And then it's also the page itself, like the sales page that you're building, the offer that you're putting together, what you're saying, what you're speaking to the problem. Is the offer good? Is it interesting? Is this something that people actually want? So it's like trying to like manage both of those at the same time. Like if you can get a hot lead to come in onto your page and then you can say the right things in the right order to the right person, that's going to increase your conversion rate.
Definitely. Yep. And here's Janet, 5.4%. Janet, very healthy, very, very good job. Seriously.
Solid.
If you're, again, for anybody who's just joining us, Janet's, you know, price point is $59. You know, she's saying, how's my conversion rate at 5.4%? Very, very healthy. Great job, Janet. Love that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I actually do have a question for Janet. There is who you're running your page to. The reason why I say that is if I were selling like coffee mugs I hand painted to my family members, my conversion rate could be like 25%, but it's a really small audience. So if you're doing well with your conversion rate, but your audience is a little on the smaller end, consider widening that audience a little bit. Yeah, your conversion rates might go down, but you can dial that in to get more profits overall.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know, Janet, if your conversion rate is 5.4% and all you're doing is sending your Instagram followers to a page to go buy your course, right? Then like 5.4%, still very, very strong. But you know, if you took that offer and as strong as 5.4 running advertising, you know, you would expect a much lower number. But because you're starting at 5.4%, you're sending, you know, cold traffic, people who don't already follow you, don't already like you, you know, that kind of thing. You know, there's a lot of room for that to go down and still be very strong. You know what I mean? So there's opportunity there, which I love. And you're already using order bumps, which means you're set up to really maximize your profit, which is hugely important. Love that.
All right, let's see. Okay, here's a question. Can I use SamCart as a website homepage? What strategies do you have around building out a web page or website, excuse me, and individual sales pages with SamCart?
Yeah, I love that.
Nice.
Yeah,
There we
for
go.
sure. Yep. You definitely can use SamCart as your homepage. There are plenty of people. I think Christy Miller is probably the most famous example, somebody who's been on our YouTube channel for a long time. And she basically said she ditched her homepage and her new homepage is just one SamCart page where, you know, people buy kind of her introductory front end offer. You know what I mean? They buy her sort of first digital product offer. And then her whole thing is she's going to take all those customers and turn them into service clients and turn them into, you know, coaching clients and things like that. And so, yeah, you know, I think I always tell people, right? What is the first thing you want? What is the first engagement you want to have with somebody? You know what I mean? Do you want to have somebody, you know, paying you for a $10 course, you know what I mean, or a $10 ebook or download or something? Do you want someone to, you know, sign up for a consulting call and get on a call and talk about your services? You know, whatever that thing is, make a page on SamCart, make that your homepage, and just everybody goes through there. You know what I mean? You just send everybody right there. So you absolutely 100% can use SamCart as your homepage. You can add your own domain names, right? So we have custom domains. You guys can actually add unlimited custom domains to your SamCart pages. So I could have, scottsproducts.com, you know, and all my SamCart pages live there. And then I could actually decide and say, hey, I want these products I make to go live under jordansproducts.com or davidsproducts.com. And so you get a chance to do all that kind of stuff. There are plenty of people who are starting to replace their homepage or do something kind of like this. And actually, Jordan, let me share my screen here really quick. Because one thing I think would be a really cool example. Let me do this. Give me 1 second, everybody, because I can actually showcase a couple of examples where we've done this ourselves. Jordan, go ahead and tell me what.
Yeah, let me know.
Here.
Yep. All right, you're up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to freeupsellscript.com, and so Free Upsell Script is nothing but a SamCart sales page and a checkout page, right? And you guys can actually, maybe we can share this URL, but it's basically it's freeupsellscript.com. We send people to this page where they can purchase this upsell script that we have, right? And it's its own website. Like, it's its own URL, it's its own homepage, you know, and you basically just come here and we have you buy this this upsell script for $1. And here's an order bump, a great example of an order bump right here that, you know, I think something like 36 or 38% of people take. And all of a sudden it turns, you know, what is a $1 order for this little digital ebook into a $48 order and a ton of profit. So, but it's a great example where you can have, like a product homepage. So a homepage for each product that you have, and have it just be a SamCart page, you know, that's designed to sell it and close order and do all that good stuff all right here on the same page.
Yeah, working at SamCart has really made me question the validity of a website. Like, why have a website? And then, you know, if I would just ask somebody, like, or ask myself 2 years ago, like, okay, Jordan, why do you need to have a website? You're like, okay, well, I want to show people about what I have to offer. I want to show them my work. I want to show them my portfolio. And be like, okay, and then what do you want them to do? Like, okay, well, I want them to buy something from me, or I want them to contact me. It's like, okay, if you want them to buy something from you, then just cut the middleman out. Your website is now the middleman. Just cut that out and just say, send them straight to a page where they can just buy the product from you. As opposed to like, it's like, it becomes so default. Like, okay, we all have to have a website. We all have to have a website. I've got to have davidfranklin.com. I got to have this, like, this has to exist. And if it, you know, and like, there's no questioning of it. It's like, I have to have a homepage, about page, contact me. Here's my work. Here's my gallery. But it's just fluff, or you're just getting kind of sold into like the Squarespace universe that, and then you have a website that is kind of like, okay, you're getting 20 visitors to your page every day. Cool. What do you want them to do once they're on your website? As opposed to just saying, like, just build one page that sells something and get customers and get people. If you want to grow your audience, like, that's a great way just to start getting customers that way.
For sure. Yeah. And so again, this is freeupsellscript.com. We posted the link over Facebook. I can't post to the YouTube comments for whatever reason. I got disconnected.
Oh, it did get disconnected. Scott, go audio only.
This is, you guys can go see, this is its own homepage. It's just from like podcasts, interviews and stuff where we say, hey, if you guys want this thing page, and, you know, we're off and running, and all of a sudden we have a new customer, you know what I mean? And we have somebody who's a perfect prospect to then go talk to them about SamCart and sell SamCart and do it. Yeah, check that out. freeupsellscript.com. Great example of SamCart as a homepage.
All right. Somebody asked, can we do meal prep business with SamCart and upsell supplements? That's a question.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. We have a lot of different fitness people who mix and match. You know what I mean? I'm going to sell something digital and then I'm going to upsell something physical, or the other way around. I'm going to sell physical products and I'm going to upsell something digital, right? It's a great way to make more money, right? To turn a $25 supplement order, right, into a $100 supplement and, you know, ebook order or something, you know what I mean? That's that kind of thing. And it's a great place where you can drive up average order value. You can drive up your profits hugely, right, by mixing and matching. And yeah, SamCart integrates with a lot of good shipping houses and things like that. You know, we can connect with Zapier to all your favorite tools that, you know, can automate sending out, you know, physical shipments and things like that. So yeah, a lot of really good things you can do there for sure.
Scott, we did have someone who is asking about selling physical vintage furniture, which might be a little bit larger of a ship than other things. Is that on the table with SamCart?
That is 100%. Yeah. I mean, listen, you can sell anything and everything you want on SamCart. SamCart is really is a sweet spot for digital creators. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, we have people who have sold real estate on SamCart. We have people who have sold teacup pigs, like the animals. You know what I mean? They like have a litter and they like sell a teacup pig. You know, there's just a lot of opportunity there for sure. A lot of people who really love how simple and easy, you know, everything is with SamCart and the features that are going to help make them more money. I mean, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, a lot of people want that, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, 100% you can. There's a lot of good ways to make that happen.
Yeah. So logistically, how it could look for selling a, you know, vintage furniture, every SKU is going to be different. So you're not going to have like multiple variations of products. You're just going to have like, this is the 1 out of 1 product. And oh, am I louder? Hang on. Check.
No, you're good.
Did I get right there?
That's better. Yeah, better.
So like if you're on Instagram stories or on Instagram live and you're showing off like an old couch or an old chair and people are DMing you and say, hey, I want to buy this couch or I want to buy this chair, you can create a product of that chair, for example, on SamCart, and then, you know, set the price, add a picture if you want to, add a description, and then you take the URL and share that into the DMs on Instagram, and people can go right then and there and they can check out it and buy it. And now their purchase is reserved. You can say, okay, this has been sold. Don't do anything with this chair. And they come to the store and pick it up. So that would be like one use case of like how you could go from the digital world into the physical world, bringing, you know, foot traffic into the retail space.
Yeah, love that for sure.
All right, what other questions do we have?
We do have a modification on that vintage furniture one. Doug is trying to use it to bolster a physical storefront, it seems.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I'll tell you an example of something we have seen on SamCart, right? So you know, there's a ballet studio local to
Hey Scott, go audio only. You're glitching.
Where Brian and I, you know, are kind of from.
Hey Scott.
How am I doing?
Yeah, go audio only. You're glitching a little bit.
Video going bad? Okay, all right. We'll see you guys in a second. How's that? Am I page now?
Boom.
There we go. And now we're back. So, you know, if you want to drive people into a physical storefront, right? You know, they were basically selling. You know, they created a page and they had their upcoming seasonal tickets. You know what I mean? Like, here, our winter classes are coming up. Enroll now. Right. And so here's a SamCart page that would sell exactly that. And they would bring more people into the studio. And then once in the studio, they would start selling them onto, you know, their on the phone. There we go. They would start selling them onto the like, you know, I mean, other classes and other things. They would bring them into the store and start selling them other things that the studio offered. And they about 3x'd their enrollment in the course of the first like 6 or 7 months on SamCart. It can be such a great way, you know what I mean, to engage people where they are, engage people online, right? And then make that first transaction, sell them something quick and easy and things like that. And then give them, hey, here's a 25% coupon. Come into the store and, you know, take care of, you know, join whatever, like come and check out these other products, right? Or now that you have this growing list of customers who have purchased something easy from you online via SamCart, now email them about, you know, weekly sales. Hey, we've got, you know, this SKU that we sell in our product is, you know, in our store rather, is on sale this week. Come on in, you know, for an in-store discount and come check it out, right? But growing your audience, growing the number of people who have bought something from you is unequivocally the best and fastest, easiest way to grow your business, right? So whether that means selling something cheap and easy that can be sold online first, and then using the people that are online, the emails and stuff like that to drive people into the store, or it's just letting people buy what's in your store on your site, like, you know what I mean, whatever it is, but giving your people the opportunity to buy more and make it that easy, it is the fastest way to grow your business. More customers means a bigger business because it's a snowball effect.
Yeah, another way you could do it is create a subscription. If you want to do kind of like a rewards membership or like VIP membership and just sell a subscription and say, hey, you know, we're going to charge you whatever, $500 a year to get this exclusive membership, and now you're just on the list and you can come into the store and get 20% off everything if you wanted to.
For sure. Guys, we've already been doing this for about 30 minutes, but I know we have a ton of questions that still haven't answered, but drop your questions down below. This has been an awesome live Q&A session already, and we're going to keep going. So we're going to keep rolling. We got, you know, 50 some odd people on YouTube, a bunch of people on Facebook as well. You know, drop your questions in the chat down below. I'd love to take as much time as we can to mentor and coach and just, you know, give you guys as much info as we can.
All right, what questions do we want to take? You want to take one from the slideshow, or are we going to take one from the chat? What are we going to do?
I got one from chat over on Facebook from Tanya. Tanya came in and first of all, she apologized for being late. Tanya, We forgive you. It's fine. Okay. All right. We
It's all
appreciate
good.
it. She said, can I offer more than one course covering the same topic? So she's got kind of a full course that's in the $300 to $400 range, right? But some people may only need $100 to $150 worth of the content. Yeah, I mean, Tanya, I would say in general, what you're describing is you're describing the idea of creating a product catalog. And it's something that we recommend all the time. Every single creator no one should survive and thrive. Very few people, I should say. Very few people survive and thrive by having one thing to buy, okay? Businesses that have more than one thing to buy, and they can be related and similar, and even at times, if it's like a course, educational type stuff, they can cover bits and pieces of the same content. You know what I mean? They're going to be close. You know, there's only so many things you can talk about in the world of, you know, basket weaving, or say, you know, like in the world of, like, we were baseball training. That was me and Brian's kind of like first thing. And plenty of our stuff talked about similar topics and strategies and things like that. But yeah, I mean, you know, going from having one thing to buy to having multiple things to buy is a great way to grow faster. You know what I mean? If we just onboarded a new VIP who we don't need to like go into specific names or anything, but we did a Tuesday takeover on her business a couple months ago. And basically her problem was, she had one price point, one thing to buy, and it was $2,000, right? So only so many customers are going to jump and clear that hurdle. But she has this massive following, big time audience, right? And so what we did was we helped her basically we call them mini offers, right? So now we're going to take bits and pieces of what she does and has created before and we rolled out 3 mini offers that were ranging in price between like 500 and 100, or sorry, between like 50 and $100, right? They're all kind of in that range. So they're really, really inexpensive. And she rolled them out, and all of a sudden in the first 48 hours, she had something like 140 new paying customers. She had brought in about 10 grand in like within the first 48 hours selling those products. You know what I mean? So there's so much goodness to be had by taking, I have one thing to sell and turning it into multiple things to sell, right? The more customers you have, the more opportunities you have, the bigger your business is going to grow. You'll hear me say that a ton if you hang out long enough. So 100%, I think the answer to this question is a resounding yes, Tanya.
Yep, I'm doing this exact strategy for my course. So my course is $50, $100. I think I'm testing out $100, but I'm selling my one course at the beginning, and then if you go towards the bottom, go to the order bumps, you can say, hey, you can buy the entire catalog, all of my courses, all in one. Just hit add to order, and it's a game changer. It shoots your profits up through the roof. So yeah, like have people come into the front door thinking they're just buying one course, and they end up buying 6 at the end. So it works. I can attest to it.
That's an excellent transition point, I think, to someone asking about having a soccer training business, and they want to have multiple courses that they're doing on a single sales page. Now, I know kind of what the SamCart philosophy is there, but would anyone else like to take a stab at that?
For sure. That's an easy one. It's something that we did ourselves. You know, I mean, obviously, anytime you're talking about like sports and sports training type stuff, you know what I mean? I'll give you an example. You know, we started with, and it sounds like, does this creator like already have multiple courses? Or are they kind of like thinking, what other courses could I go create?
I'm a local soccer training business, and I want to add digital products to my offerings. How would I capture these offerings on one homepage/sales page? Can you share examples?
I love it. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn off my camera first, but I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again one time. And I think we can just go ahead and showcase something very, very, very similar to what we're talking about here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. Here is a page that we made for a Tuesday takeover that we did not too long ago. This is Vanessa Lau, awesome creator. May or may not have been who I was talking about before. We'll see. But here is, you know, a page that we basically said, this is what multiple products on one page looks like in SamCart, right? So we're going to make a page to sell product A, right? We're going to focus everyone's attention. It's not going to have a bunch of, you know, links that distract people and send people over to a blog or, you know, to a catalog or anything. We're going to sell one product, right? And then down here, this is where, you know, customers get a chance to say, cool, awesome. I'm going to fill in my information. I'm going to give you my payment info. And then down here, these are SamCart's order bumps, okay? So order bumps, again, are a way for you to uncover and let your customers discover other things that you sell and let them add them to their order with just one very, very simple checkbox, right? And when you make it this easy for customers to say, cool, I want to add this and this and this and this, right? That's exactly what they do, right? Each of these bumps converts about 35 to 36% on average. And adding just one of these bumps, right, increases your average order value by 31%. So 31% more revenue out of thin air just by adding one of these boxes, and that number gets higher as you add a second or a third one. So for soccer coach, person over there, right? I can imagine them having something where they're pre-game drills, and then down here in the order bump section, there's going to be something for goalies, and there's going to be something for defensive structures, and there's going to be something for training and conditioning. It's like whatever you want to add, right? That you can just see how these bumps are so simple. These are very simple ones. You can add more text, you can add videos here, you can do more content to kind of flush this out and sell a little harder. But this is the most simplified version of what does multiple products on a SamCart page look like. And then down here at the bottom, you can see, it just, when you give your customers the chance to spend more money, that's what they do. So here is a $30 product that, we're basically saying, someone could come back here and turn this into a $330 order, by taking advantage of other products that you want to show them on the very same page.
Yeah, for the soccer specifically, you could sell every position. I mean, you can also mix it up and sell a service. So you can sell private coaching, and you can also sell events. Maybe he's having like a soccer training camp for a week, and you can add tickets as an offer. So just, hey, if you want to buy for $250 to come to soccer camp for a week, add order. So now they got kind of a mix of everything. They got an event ticket, they got a couple of course videos they can watch, and so they're kind of like in your world, swirling around. And now you got them in your world.
I love it. I just dropped the link to this example page that we're showing here right now in the chat. I'll have somebody else drop it over in the YouTube chat for you guys as well, because I can't post there. But if you guys want to come and check out this page, it's in test mode. You guys could actually come and place a test order and get a sense of exactly what your customers would experience, going to a page just like this one.
Awesome. I have a good question from Dream Homes by Toki. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. They're asking how they can use SamCart as a realtor. And I think, my dad's a realtor.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big thing he's always wondering about, is how do I get more people who are kind of in the buying phase? And so there's stuff you could do for passive income that would be like, here's how to state an ebook for $15 on how to stage your house, or how to look for the highest value houses in your neighborhood to get a good deal or to sell for more. If your goal is to sell more houses, you want to look at like what things are people interested in just before they buy. So the easiest for me, since this is me speaking, I just bought a home. Look at, how these people are wondering, how do they get the first down payment on a house? So if you sell an ebook on like, here's how you can get the money you need to get your first down payment, and you get 10,000 downloads on it, those are 10,000 people who potentially want you as a realtor. And so that's how I would do it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I think one of the coolest things there is like that whole strategy you just mentioned gets even cooler when you make it local, right? And so, we know a realtor buddy of ours who we're helping kind of do a similar sort of thing. And I've seen it repeated on SamCart, right? But he started creating a market report for like our county, right? So the county we lived in at the time is Howard County, Maryland, right? And so he would create like the spring 2022 Howard County real estate report. And he would talk about what neighborhoods are going up and down and that kind of stuff. And he basically would give it away, right? But I think he would sell it for like $5, $4 or something like that, right? Everybody who followed him on social media, everybody who did that kind of stuff, he always would say, hey, go get my real estate report. And he always knew if somebody went and got that report, he was like picking up the phone immediately, because it was somebody who was looking to either buy or sell their house in his area right away. It was the perfect person to then turn into, a real estate client.
David, do you think they could sell access to a certain list of homes, like in a price range?
Mm-hmm.
Or like, hey, like if you join my subscription, or if you join my VIP list, like you will get first access to the best homes that I have on my, on my special list.
I think that would depend greatly on how fast houses are being sold. Having to regenerate a new thing if they're selling as fast as they were a couple months ago would probably be pretty
fair
rough.
Enough.
That's true.
A lot of updating.
Maybe someone could join like hey, listen, I'm gonna be a real estate agent for $5 a month. I'll put you on the priority notification list for certain certain listings and things like that. You know, when something comes up in your area, like you're gonna be on the text message list the moment I see it come up on like what's that database called, David? What's like that private realtor database that like public can't see?
Oh,
HMS or HP? It's like I can't remember what it's called. And maybe with maybe if there's a realtor in the chat, they can bring it back. But you know what I mean? There's opportunities there for sure. I think one of the coolest things you can do is be thinking about, all right, what would a buyer in my local area, what would they spend a couple bucks to come get from me, the expert? You know what I mean? And create that, float it out there, put it in the link in your social media accounts. You know what I mean? Talk about it, you know, on Instagram posts, or, you know, whatever the stuff you're already doing. And everybody who buys that would be like a perfect candidate to become a real estate client.
Got it. Everyone in the chat's freaking out. MLS. It's an MLS.
MLS, that's the one. I knew it was something. I was like, 3 letters. What is it? I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, quick SamCart question. Is there a way to allow someone access to a trial period for a course?
Absolutely, there is. 100%. Yeah, you go into SamCart, and can somebody bring up a SamCart account? I'm scared to share my screen because mine's like kind of, you know what I mean? I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi here at this point.
Let me try it.
But go ahead, bring it up, and we'll show you exactly how to do it. The really cool part is, all you would do is you go in and you create a product, right? I would choose, I'd probably call it like a limited payment plan. You know, like you would create a payment plan type product, right? So let's just go ahead and do this. Is it Jordan or David who's controlling?
Yeah, I got to control. All right,
okay,
so
cool. All right, so there you go.
Yeah, so when you're in SamCart, you would go to new product, and then you would name your product, test product.
Give it a product. We'll say Jordan's trial course, or something, I don't know, whatever you want to call it.
All right,
cool. And instead of one-time payment, we're going to hit that pricing drop down.
And then
we are going to choose. So I can't actually see it.
Yeah, so you can do recurring. You can do limited subscription. Either one. Recurring just means it goes on forever, and then for limited subscription, it's gonna. There's an end to it eventually.
Exactly. Yeah. So limited subscription, we'll say the course price is $50. That's fine, right? Number of charges is going to be 1.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because all we want to do is I want like a 7-day free trial and 1 charge, and that's it, right? And this is what you do. So you do a trial period.
Yep. Hit the switch on trial.
A free trial. How many days? I don't know. 7-day trial.
7-day trial.
What you wanted. That's how you would do it, right? And we would create this product. You would assign it to a course in the SamCart courses area, and you'd be off and running. And so, Jordan, go ahead and create that page. And then let's just open it up in a new tab, and we can kind of just showcase really quickly before we even do any design or, you know, anything. You guys get a chance to kind of just see exactly what this would look like. So, yeah, just like that. There's a product. It's $1.50. You know, I'm sorry. It's a free trial, and it's $50 in 7 days, right? You get a 7-day free trial. And so that's how you do it. That's how you create a free trial into a course. You of course could add more charges. You know, you could make this like it's 2 payments of $50, or you know, you could change the pricing however you want. But that is how you would create a free trial into, you know, some sort of digital content or a course or a book or, you know, whatever it is that you might want to sell.
Yep. So your customer puts their credit card number down. If it's 0, if it's a free trial, they're not charged then. But in a couple of days, they'll get a subscription email from SamCart saying, "Hey, your card is about to be charged for this product that you purchased." And then on the 7th day, when the trial is over, they'll then be charged $50. Pretty cool.
Bingo.
Awesome.
Bingo. Guys, any other question you guys have, drop them in the chat down below. If you guys have questions, again, we have a ton that are coming over on YouTube, a ton on Facebook as well, but drop your questions in. I'd love to coach you guys up about creating products, about growing a creator business, about traffic, about, you know, something to do inside of your SamCart account, whatever you guys have, we'd love to answer it.
Got a question here. Does CreatorU have training in Facebook or Instagram ads?
It has both of those. Yes, we have Facebook Ads Academy. We have Facebook Ads 101. We have Nicholas Kuzmich, who is a Facebook Ads expert extraordinaire, who has both a CreatorU live and a non-live episode for everyone on getting good return on your ads on Facebook. There he is in the upper left. And then we have the Instagram Insider. And I think Ashley Ann Jones does a live with us as well, where she goes pretty deep in on her Instagram strategy. So yes to all of them.
Yep. Yeah. Go ahead, Scott.
I was just gonna say the coolest piece of all of that stuff is you guys get a chance to learn about Facebook ads, about Instagram ads, about Instagram organic traffic and building an audience. You know what I mean? From people who are the best at what they do. I think that's my favorite part about CreatorU. If anybody doesn't know what CreatorU is, this is the homepage for CreatorU. David, can you actually log in? I'd love to just show off like the dashboard for a little bit. But it's basically our Netflix library of blueprints and trainings for you guys to learn how to be an awesome creator, right? It is the perfect complement with any SamCart account. That SamCart's going to help you like do things and sell things and bring stuff to life and collect payments. CreatorU is going to help you learn how to be dangerous and awesome at what you do, right? So definitely go check out CreatorU.com. It's just creator, the letter U.com. This is the dashboard. Once you log in, if you are a customer, you guys get access to everything you see here on the dashboard. Here, one of these is traffic. One of these, like one of the columns, rather, one of the, like touch up, go up to, there we go, traffic and ads. Just hit the right button there. Let's just take a look at all the different traffic trainings that you guys have at your fingertips, right? You guys have so much stuff here just in the sort of like traffic and ads world. Each one of these is an individual training. And you just got, anyway, you just have a ton of awesome stuff here. So go check out CreatorU.com. If you guys don't have it already, it is the best deal on the internet. These are courses and trainings that I know I've sold Facebook Ads Academy here for years, for over almost a full decade. And I have never, ever sold that course for under $500. And you guys can get Facebook Ads Academy and everything else in CreatorU for $12 a month, right? So it is an incredible value. Even if you have it for a full year, right? It is still, you are coming out way ahead, even if all you do is watch Facebook Ads Academy and not a dime, a lick of everything else that you have available over there.
We have one quick question. It says, do you have any YouTube ad training? And I would say we don't have a specific YouTube ad training course, but a lot of the lessons from Facebook Ads Academy and even some YouTube courses that we have in there, a lot of those lessons apply to making YouTube ads. You'd be surprised how similar a Facebook ad and a YouTube ad are.
And I would contradict that a little bit. It's not fully. We have a getting started guide, the YouTube Secrets by Rocky Eula. And then Rocky Eula, if you're a CreatorU Live subscriber, you can see his recording where he goes in like really deep on his strategies of how he, when starting up his Spanish speaking business, was able to like go onto his competitors' pages, see what they're talking about, and kind of slowly start siphoning traffic over to his page. And in a year, he got up to 6 or 7 figures. Is that right, Scott? It's been a little bit.
It was within his first 6 months, he crossed 7 figures, I think, in that business, which is incredibly cool. Rock does talk about his YouTube ad strategy inside of that's a CreatorU Live. That's what it's called. So twice a month, we bring in a creator like Rock. And Rock is somebody who he's now taken multiple channels on YouTube to 1 million subscribers plus. The play buttons that YouTube send out for people who cross that threshold. Rock has done that twice. And so, CreatorU Live, twice a month. We have these calls where you come in, kind of like this Q&A session. You just get mentored by people who are doing this. And Rock talks about his YouTube ad strategy inside of his. So if you want access to that stuff, go check out CreatorU Live. It's kind of the premium version of CreatorU. And you get access to all these recordings, every single one of the lives that we have kind of upcoming. It is an enormous value. It is an incredibly valuable thing to go check out. So definitely go to CreatorU.com, learn more about this offer. Again, a perfect complement to any SamCart account.
That was my next question. It's not SamCart, or if you have SamCart, you don't get CreatorU. Those are two separate things.
They don't come hand in hand. We spun up CreatorU because we were just creating so much content like this anyway, and we have access to so many incredible people that can teach and train. And so we wanted to create one shop, one place where you can come and you know that everything you see in CreatorU is made by awesome people who are really doing things. We are validating that these creators are incredible and doing things for real out in the marketplace. There are no fake numbers. There are no, there's no misleading information here. CreatorU is your shortcut through all the noise and all the YouTube videos and all the training and learning. And there's so many people out there shouting that they know what's up, and CreatorU is your way of knowing everything I see in CreatorU. I can ignore everything else that is at my disposal and go right to CreatorU for exactly what I need every time.
All right, sweet. Let's do I know we're not supposed to say last call for questions, but last call for questions. Ever since we did that copywriting course with CreatorU Live. Like, don't say last
With
call.
Joanna, with Joanna
Yep.
Bain from Copy Hackers. Yeah, for sure. Definitely go check out copyhackers.com. Joanna Bain and her team do an awesome job. You want to get better at writing copy and doing that kind of stuff. Joanna gave us a great little thing that was like, don't say last call. Like, it was kind of a fun piece. You can learn more about why she said that if you join CreatorU Live and watch that replay. But that was an awesome one. I love that one.
Let's see. Any other questions? Oh, so we kind of already hit on one question was like, what Spanish language courses have you all seen succeed, and how do I get into the Spanish speaking market? Rockula, check him out.
Dude, yeah, Rockula, speakspanishfaster.com is a great example. There are dozens more like him throughout SamCart in a bunch of other languages too. You know what I mean? The language training market is a very popular one, and one that can work really well. So yeah, this is Rock. He's an absolute stud. You know, go check out what he's doing, study what he's doing. He's doing a great job, and he you know, is a great, incredible creator, incredibly sharp entrepreneur, somebody who's doing a lot of really good things.
Boom. All right, last call for questions. Any questions that we see, or any questions you guys have in your head?
Love this one from Deb. Deb just said, I love SamCart and the team, provide excellent customer service. You guys are always working to promote and improve. Deb, thank you. That is awesome. Really appreciate it.
Oh, Natalie asked, this is more of a suggestion for the Courses app. Can you please add a box where we can have our course participants ask questions and comments?
Ooh, add like comments and stuff down below for sure. Yeah. So we're the idea of having like community and things like that, you know, for you guys inside the SamCart courses area, right into our team. We love that kind of feedback. Always looking for that kind of feedback. If that's super important to you, definitely make sure that you guys, you know, right into our team. Check it out. So yeah, our courses app is lightweight. You know what I mean? It's designed to deliver your content and then give you opportunities to sell more of your content from inside of the members area, which is crazy exciting to me. It's why we built it. But certainly, you know, if you're looking for more, right into our team, always taking that kind of feedback.
All right, Tom asked this question from the very beginning of the show. We didn't get to it. He's asking about, is it possible to have a quiz or test at the end of each module, which the user completes, and then to move on to the next one to unlock it?
Heck yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's. I'm going to go ahead. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, go for
because
it.
I think it'd be fun to just dive into. Are you looking at my screen? I'm not. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, share your screen.
Well, never mind. We'll just walk through. Who's doing this?
Yeah, I'm sharing mine.
Jordan, is you?
Yeah.
Okay, opened up. Let's take a look at it.
All right.
Yeah, so if you guys want to create quizzes and tests inside of a lesson, right? You're going to go to the SamCart courses area, click open any course, and then click on units and lessons. That's where Jordan is now, right? And let's go ahead. Let's open lesson 1, and I'll just add a quiz to this.
All right.
Right. So we open lesson 1, we hit edit, and then you're going to see right there, it's quizzes, right at the top. So you have like details, downloads, quiz, right? So let's hit quiz.
So for quiz,
so here's where you can, here's where you can add a quiz. You can add multiple different questions. You can add different types of questions. And then over there on the right, this is where you can see that checkbox that says quiz required. And that's where you get a chance to say, okay, I have to have you go through this quiz and get a minimum percentage, right? So you need to get 100% on the quiz. You need to get a 90%, whatever, you know, in order for someone to continue to move forward and unlock the rest of the content. So yeah, great question over there that was Tim who asked that one, right? About using, you know, this is how you can use a test or a quiz, right? You can do this one time, you can do this multiple times, you can do it at the end of lessons, you can do it at the end of a unit with a bunch of lessons, right? Put this wherever you want, that you get a chance to ask as many questions as you want. And decide, you know, how you want to structure it. And, you know, you can drag and drop and move them around and all kinds of good stuff.
Yep. And I believe for lessons in general, you can also force people, like they have to go through lesson 1 before they can unlock lesson 2, even if it's not a quiz or anything. Yeah. So if there's, so if you have some kind of certain download or some kind of welcome video that you need them to watch first, you can say, do not unlock any other lessons until they watch lesson 1.
Bingo. Yep, for sure. Yep. Awesome. Here's another question sort of about courses, right? This is Hakeem wrote in. He said, I have a course on Udemy, right? Can I use SamCart or do I need to create a new course? Absolutely not. Hakeem, you should bring your course from Udemy over to SamCart immediately and start reaping all the benefits, right? When you list a course on Udemy, like somebody like Udemy is going to, your opportunity to make money is by you selling the course yourself, not letting Udemy sell it to people for you, right? Udemy is going to give you a very, very small cut of whatever people end up paying for that course. They're also going to actively promote your competitors to your own customers, right? So when your customers think, okay, cool, what else should I go, what can I do now? What am I gonna, what's the next step I'm gonna do after going through your content? Udemy is gonna say, hey, look at all these other people who have courses just like Hakeem, right? Whereas when you're selling on SamCart, you own that course. It is yours. You own the customers. You decide, what they see next and what else you can go sell them, right? So, man, win back a huge percentage of your sales, win back owning your own customers, and get that course off of Udemy and put it on SamCart.
Yeah, really. Yeah, Udemy kind of like commoditizes your course. Like your course is just an item on a shelf in a store. It's not your store, your brand. You're just a whatever. You're just a shelf. That's it.
Yeah, 100%. Exactly. Udemy is driving prices down to the basement, and then also keeping a huge chunk of those sales. Like when you sell a course on SamCart, you keep virtually 100% of the revenue. Everybody pays like that 2.9% to Visa, MasterCard, something like that. Or PayPal for that matter. But it's not like, we know for a fact when you sell certain things on Skillshare and stuff like that, right? The Skillshare takes as much as 70% of every dollar, made, and that's money not going back into your pocket, right? It's a brutal, brutal truth. But man, when you own the process and you own the customers and you decide what else they see and what else they can buy, you are the one that reaps the rewards, and that is what SamCart gives you.
Yep. And I think I remember when we launched courses last year, and we had some kind of early onboarders. They said that to move their course from one platform to SamCart took them about 30 minutes. So
that's right.
It's not going to take
we got
that
a bunch
much
of videos and people talk about that kind of stuff. It's copy and paste, right? You just sort of look, I'm over here, I'm going to copy this stuff and bring it to SamCart, paste it, and then you are ready to roll.
Yep. And now you can host your videos inside of SamCart. So if they were on YouTube
Correct.
or on Vimeo or whatever, you can go cancel those subscriptions and just bring it all into SamCart.
Correct. Big time.
All right. I think we're at 1 hour. Want to do final thoughts, last thoughts, or just wrap it up, maybe?
Let's do. Tom just asked a question. Tom just said, "Is there a full walkthrough, right, of courses somewhere?" So SamCart's course feature. Is there something somewhere that you can go check that out? The answer is 100% yes, Tom. You absolutely can. If you guys go to the SamCart homepage, and then you click on, there's sort of like a features area. I think it's technically. Let's just make sure. I'm going to go to the SamCart.com homepage and just make sure I'm pointing you in the exact right direction here. But it's gonna be in there, and you're gonna go under. Is it Learn? Where is it?
I got you. I got
should know this. Features. There we go. Yeah. So it's under Why SamCart, right? And then you're gonna look under, there's a Courses app thing right there, right? You can guys go check that out. So it's Why SamCart, and then click Courses app, and you kind of get a full, awesome walkthrough of what is SamCart courses. I think Jordan even just put a YouTube link down below where we have a full demo, available on YouTube.
Yep, you can watch the whole thing, 21 minutes. Yeah, Scott walks through every single feature, how to build your course, how to launch your course, how to connect your product to your course, everything.
Exactly right. Yeah, go check it out. It is wildly, wildly awesome. You guys get unlimited courses, unlimited students. We host your videos for you. You get opportunities to sell other stuff inside of your course members area with your students using their card on file. Right? Creating your own Apple App Store, creating your own Amazon, storefront, essentially, right? Where customers are saying, cool, I want to check that out, right? Buy it with card on file, right? You get a chance to make so much extra cash because, your customers are always getting a chance to discover more and spend more. When we make that easy, right? When you make it easy for that to happen, customers spend more. So that's a really, really exciting feature there.
Cool. I think David already answered the question in the chat. Someone's asking, can you upgrade from CreatorU regular mode to CreatorU Live? The answer is yes. Anytime.
Absolutely, 100%. Yep. Anytime you guys want to do that, go ahead. Head over into your Creator. David, how do we do that? We send them over to CreatorU.com and have them just buy CreatorU Live.
We are solving that problem currently. We're adding a special. Yes, we're making it easier for now. I've posted it a couple of times in the YouTube section, but people can go to our support team and they can hook you up.
Love it, for sure.
In addition to that, we have a question from Dream Homes by Toki again. Do you teach affiliate marketing? I want to answer all the CreatorU questions I can. The answer is yes. Traffic tactics. We have the affiliate attraction method as one of the classes in there, and on the list for upcoming things, a deep dive into affiliate marketing.
Love it, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. So, affiliate marketing is kind of its own thing. Anybody who's thinking, I want to get into affiliate marketing stuff, honestly, you're going to hear us bash affiliate marketing a lot. And that's with good reason, right? Is the turning, there are a lot of kind of like affiliate marketers on SamCart, right? But in general, there are people who understand that you make your money in affiliate marketing by selling your own stuff and then becoming a referral of somebody else. You don't start by becoming an affiliate marketer and saying, hey, everybody, go check out this other person's brand, and just never build your own list of customers, right? How many times have I said that just on this Q&A call? Is more customers that you guys have that are yours, that you own, and that's what SamCart really does for you. The bigger your business can be, and that 100% applies to affiliate marketing. So head into CreatorU, right? Grab a SamCart account. Both awesome resources for anything that you guys are going to start doing, but you're going to start running in and bumping shoulders and hearing from awesome creators doing 6, 7, 8 figures a year in sales. And you're going to see exactly what they do. You'll get insight into their business and how it works. And something tells me you'll start steering away from affiliate marketing because you'll start seeing the real blueprint for growing what you're doing.
All right. What other questions do we have? I think we're running up on it.
We had one question that was about support. If you guys have any questions, if you're a SamCart customer, you guys can log into your account, and in the bottom right of your screen, you guys can ask questions and get in touch with our team. You can go to help.samcart.com anytime. You guys definitely go check that out. We've got a whole team here to support you guys and help make sure that whatever you guys need, you guys will have her. And I think here's a great question that I think we will end on this one. We had Godwin said, where can I find the new lead page button? Godwin, you, my friend, are paying attention, and you're going to have to continue to pay attention to follow that one up. So I'll let everybody else scroll back in this video and try to find what Godwin's talking about. But Godwin, I will just leave you by saying, soon, my friend, continue to pay attention very, very soon. We'll end it on that one. So for all of you guys who joined us, thank you guys so much for coming out. Thanks for asking your questions. This was super, super fun. Tag somebody in the comments, or I don't know, whatever. Share this video with somebody who needs it. Like, we'll always love that kind of love.
Hit that like button.
Get that like button going on YouTube, right? We're always happily, shamelessly being those kind of people. But no, we love watching these videos spread and grow. And, we just love giving away as much content and training and help as we possibly can, because we know it's just, that's what you guys need. So if you guys are ready for it, head over to SamCart.com, grab a free trial to SamCart A, subscribe to the SamCart YouTube channel, and be sure to head out to CreatorU.com as well to get access to a library of trainings from incredible, awesome creators who are real and doing real things out in the market. No fake numbers, no fake news type training, nothing to lead you astray, just awesome stuff that's going to help you become a more dangerous creator and grow the business of your dreams. But with that, on behalf of David Franklin, on behalf of Jordan Anderson, I am Scott Moran. Thank you guys so. Either of you guys have closing statement? Either one?
No, that's it. That we will see everyone next week, next Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern, here on YouTube.
Back for a Tuesday takeover. All of you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll catch you on the next one. Be good.